It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Reaction video 101. Day in the neighborhood, my brothers and sisters. Welcome back to Stack, man. Welcome back to the Stack the Bean channel, y'all. Hey, finna get into another one of these crazy videos, bro. And this time we going to who? Viral crimes. Going back to viral crimes for them, because we have watched one from him before. And the title of the video is Atlanta rapper Red Beezy records his own murder. The Rahim Grant story. Now, I never heard of Red Beezy. I don't know who that is, bro. But I'm trying to figure out, are they meaning like he recorded his own murder as far as like him getting murdered or him murdering somebody else? That's the part I'm kind of, I don't know. But we finna find out. We finna see. But before we see, my people, y'all know what y'all got to do. Get whatever you may need. Get what you need, please. Cause I'm ready to go. Y'all ready to do it? Then let's fucking do it.
Hey, what's happening? Good Sunday, everybody. We alive, we breathing. If y'all looking at this post right now, guess what? Y'all blessed.
Rahim Grant, an Atlanta rapper who went by the name Red Beezy, often rapped about the hazards of life on the streets. Unfortunately, the real danger he faced was living right under his roof. Welcome to Viral Crimes.
Damn.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more stories. Rahim Grant was born in 1989 in Fayetteville, Georgia, and began writing songs at the age of 3.5. In addition to rapping, Grant learned how to record and produce music. He became a well-known hip-hop producer and musician in Atlanta by his 20s. At the age of 24, Sierra Harp was working as a promoter at a nightclub when she first crossed paths with Rahim Grant. They met in 2013. She was a fan and had requested for both an autograph and a job. Following their first encounter, Rahim employed her to promote his live concerts and appearances due to the attraction that she felt for him. However, right from the beginning, something didn't feel quite right. Sierra decided that she wanted Rahim to be the father of her child in hopes that he would marry her. Therefore, after
God damn, she just took it too fast with Rahim, ain't it? God damn, bro. She trying to have babies and get married and everything real fast.
For only 2 months since meeting Rahim, Sierra drugged him by spiking his drink, and then the two of them proceeded to have sex thereafter. Sierra told Rahim that she was carrying his child and ultimately gave birth to a baby girl. A paternity test was performed, and Rahim was determined to be the biological father of the child. Sierra had a turbulent and explosive relationship with Rahim, as stated by Rahim's mother, Geraldine Grant Bryson. Geraldine also said that Sierra was infatuated with Rahim, and that Sierra and Rahim were not in a relationship, although Sierra wanted it to be more between them. Sierra was described by Rahim as his homegirl, and not his girlfriend.
Oh,
After
man.
Sierra lost.
See, bro, you heard that? He described her as his homegirl, not his girlfriend, but she did have a baby by him, trying to get married and all that, bro. Like, you trying to force this man to be with you, bro. That was going on, sound like.
Lost her job, Rahim allowed Sierra to move in, since she was the mother of his child. The 29th of December 2017 was the day when everything came to a head. On that night, Sierra walked over to their next-door neighbor heavily bleeding with her daughter present. Sierra informed the responding officers that Rahim had assaulted her, prompting her to use deadly force in self-defense by shooting and killing him. When police arrived to Grant's house, they discovered him lying dead on the floor between the bathroom and the bedroom. Officers observed he had at least 3 gunshot wounds, 2 in his back and 1 in his head. Investigators discovered a bloody push knife with a blade sticking out between the index and middle fingers when searching Grant's residence. It was gathered together with Grant's smartphone as evidence. Investigators discovered a Ruger LCP-380 handgun that Sierra had taken with her to the neighbor's house. It was assigned to a family member of Grant. Investigators pressed Sierra for details, but she refused. Her injuries required emergency medical treatment, and her blood alcohol level was 3 times the legal limit. The authorities originally believed her account of what happened. The investigators believed they were dealing with a simple case of justifiable homicide. They assumed Grant assaulted Sierra with a knife that was discovered at his house, and she shot him to protect herself.
But I'm finna say, bro, why are they assuming that? If it's self-defense, did you have to shoot the man twice in the back and then once in the head? That don't sound like self-defense, man. That sounds a little excessive now. That sounds like something else. Let's go.
However, Grant Bryson informed the investigators that her son had never been aggressive toward a woman. Investigators learned from Grant Bryson that Sierra was fixated with Grant and that Grant just kept up a connection with her in order to see his kid. Grant had just begun the process of acquiring full parental rights when he was killed. Grant had been shot 7 times, according to the medical examiner. Rahim had been shot in his upper back, his lower back, twice in one arm, twice in the other arm, and once in his head. These bullet wounds did not indicate that Sierra shot Grant to protect herself. In addition, cuts on his forehead and the back of his shoulder were seen on his body, which happened prior to being shot. Sierra said that Grant had abused her for years. She said that on the night of the shooting, he assaulted her, causing her to drop to the ground, at which time her knife slipped out of its holster on her ankle.
Really?
She said Grant took the knife and started stabbing her. She said she could not see because her own blood was dripping into her eyes. In the midst of the beating, she seized Grant's revolver from him and started firing erratically. Sierra was claiming that the shooting was self-defense, and investigators still did not have enough evidence to charge Sierra with murder until Rahim's mother instructed them to look at his phone. Rahim's mother knew that Rahim was recording all of the time, and she had previously instructed him to start recording whenever he would get into explosive fights with Sierra. A search through Rahim's phone provided damning evidence against Sierra. It was revealed that her claims of acting in self-defense were completely false, and the video instead confirmed her guilt. It took the police several weeks to get their hands on that video footage, and when they did, what they witnessed was, to put it mildly, horrifying. On the evening of the incident, the two of them got into a fight, and once it was over, Rahim began recording a video of what happened. It shows Rahim claiming that Sierra was the one who stabbed him in the video. As the tragedy continued to unfold over the following several minutes, Sierra alternately switched off and then back on the video. Sierra can be heard shouting at Rahim, alleging that he has assaulted her for the previous 4 years, while she is shown shooting Rahim numerous times in front of their daughter. On the recording,
Bro, she did it in front of the child?
Rahim is heard advising her not to shoot, because doing so would land her in prison for the rest of her life, but Sierra can be heard shouting that she doesn't care about what happens to her. In the video, Rahim pleads for water and an opportunity to hug his daughter, but he is denied both requests.
Wow.
By the time everything was over, Sierra had already killed Rahim by shooting him 7 times. In order to make it seem as if she was acting in self-defense, she subsequently stabbed herself. The video footage served as conclusive evidence that she was completely unharmed prior to the shooting. Sierra was tried and convicted for the murder of Rahim Grant.
This was something else. It was a startling turn of events. A mother took the stand during her daughter's sentencing and let her have it.
Oh, yeah. Channel 2's Tom Jones is live in Clayton County. Tom, the defendant's mother asked the court to give her daughter the maximum punishment.
W to that mama, bro. For that to be your child did something wrong like that, bro, give her the max. If my child go out here and murder somebody for no fucking reason, put their ass in jail. Get rid of them. I don't give a fuck. Right is right, wrong is wrong. W to that mama.
Javita Sierra Harp's mother asked the judge to give her daughter life without parole, and she told Harp there are consequences when you are manipulative, when you are a liar, and when you are a murderer.
You reveled in disrespect, foolery, and ignorance.
Adrena Thurman gave her daughter a tongue lashing.
Wherever you went, chaos and trouble was sure to follow.
A jury convicted Harp last month for the murder of Rahim Grant, the father of her child. Harp recorded herself shooting Grant multiple times over several minutes in front of their daughter. Harp gave her mother the stink eye and mouthed a profanity, then called her a female dog after she lit into her. Thurman said Grant told her days before his murder he was improving his life and had new plans.
I know for a fact these plans did not include you.
She thinks that's why Harp murdered Grant. Grant's mother wanted the death penalty, but it wasn't on the table.
You showed no mercy for my son, Sierra, and I ask the court to show no mercy for you.
This woman convicted of murdering her boyfriend
125.
today looked right at his mother in the courtroom, and his mother says justice has been served. Channel 2's Tom Jones is live in Clayton County. The woman got a 125-year sentence, Tom, for killing her boyfriend.
Now, Rahim Grant's mother is very happy with the long sentence the judge handed down here today. On that video where you see Rahim Grant murdered, you hear him warn Sierra Harp that she is going to go to prison for a long time after she kept shooting him. Well, his warnings came true.
And I throw myself at the mercy of the court.
30-year-old Sierra Harp asked the court for leniency during her sentencing hearing in the murder of her child's father, Rahim Grant.
I truly apologize, and I'm very sorry.
But that's not what she said when she recorded herself shooting Grant in his apartment in 2017. Grant told her she was going to jail for life.
I do not care if I go to jail for the rest of my life.
Grant's warning came true.
Count 10 voluntary manslaughter, be 20 years to serve.
Judge Robert Mack sentenced Harp to 125 years. Grant's mother was happy with the long sentence.
Tom, it still seems like I'm still in a dream, and I can't wake up.
Harp initially told police Grant beat her and she shot him in self-defense. Police uncovered the video on Grant's phone where he started recording and said Sierra stabbed him. You may recall Harp's mother spoke for the prosecution and gave her daughter a tongue lashing. An uncle testified the mother was part of Sierra's problem.
The relationship within the home was quite toxic.
Grant's mother says that's not true. She says Sierra's mother did what other mothers with children who commit crimes refuse to do.
You need to come up, and you need to turn them in, and you need to stand for what's right.
That's right.
My condolences to Rahim Grant's family and friends. I can't imagine the pain you are going through. May you continue to heal.
We alive, we breathing. If y'all looking at this post right now, guess what? Y'all blessed.
Thanks for watching.
Facts. Facts, bro. If you looking at me right now, you're blessed. For real, bro. If I'm still making these videos, still coming to fuck with y'all, I'm blessed, bro. We alive. That's real talk, man. And bro, I thought, and then at first they said that she claimed that she had shot him twice in the back and once in the head. But later on they found out she shot the man 7 times, bro. 7 times, bro. Ain't no way in the hell that shit self-defense, man. Ain't no way in the hell that's self-defense, man. God damn, bro. RP, bro. RP, man. That was a crazy one, y'all. It's always crazy, man. And it's so crazy how, for one, he was telling her, you're gonna go to jail for the rest of your life. You're going to prison for the rest of your life. Like, he already knew it. Like, God had told him that, hey, she gonna get her. Like, if for some reason he knew that. And you know what? That's why he knew it. Because the second thing I was gonna say is, it's good he recorded that shit. He knew he was recording, bro. He knew he would record, and he knew that shit was gonna get back to the right hands eventually, and the case was gonna be solved. It just fucked up that he had to die, brother. He ain't never really want to be with her anyway, bro. She was trying to trap the man by having his kid and all this and that, bro. Fucked up, bro. R.I.P. Red Beezy. I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here now, man. Hey, that was good. We'll be back for another one. Y'all know how we do. At least one video a day. But until then, my friends, the Bean Baby, legend.